Good evening. Over the past 24 hours, we have picked up some rainfall over here, picking up 1.5 inches in Savannah, close to 3/4 of an inch here in St. Joseph, and seeing 1.5 inches in Highland as well. And there's more on the way. Hard to believe, though, when you check out that sunset out there. Clear skies, 79 degrees right now, and it is feeling like 82. We have those winds coming in from the northeast, making it feel not as bad out there. We are hanging out in the 70s and 80s all across the region, seeing 76 in Maryville, 77 at the Missouri Western campus. Still in the 80s, though, in Empire Prairie and Avenue City this evening. And it's feeling just a little bit warmer than that, feeling like 79 over at the Missouri Western campus, still feeling like 86 in Avenue City and 82 down in Kansas City. We're going to see a cool down on the way, so that is the good news. But first, we have to get through a little bit of the wetter weather. We do see we have cleared out pretty significantly from earlier today, but if you check just over to the west, we are seeing that large band of clouds. That's actually a lot of storm activity that we are seeing on the radar this evening, and that's all making its way to St. Joseph. So it's all moving to the northeast, mainly along this boundary, which is continuing to try and lift just a little bit to the north. It's taking its time, and so are those storms. So we're not really expecting those until early tomorrow morning. Could see a few of these little offshoot storms, though, as we are heading through the late evening hours. So that's what we're keeping an eye on. Most of it should be below severe criteria. But as we take a look at our futurecast, here is what we are talking about. We have these storms moving in. This is around 3 a.m. into 6 a.m. that we start to see those begin to make their way through. Now, several models have it coming through Kansas City. Several of them have it coming through St. Joseph. Likelihood is we will see the possibility for some very heavy rain tomorrow and some possible strong thunderstorms. Like we said, expecting most of that to be below severe criteria. Now, this is by 9 a.m., so heading to work, going to need the umbrella, and then we're going to need to keep the umbrellas out pretty much all day because we're going to see that chance for scattered showers all the way through the afternoon. This Monday at 5 p.m. leaving work, definitely need the umbrella. We have some strong showers, very heavy rain over St. Joseph at that point. But as we are heading into Tuesday, we do see all of this makes its way to the south. We start to clear out. We're also going to get some northwesterly winds that are going to bring in some much cooler air. We are talking about topping out in the lower 80s for Tuesday. So that is the good news there. Here's what we're looking at, though, for overnight tonight into early morning tomorrow. And Angie's going to have you covered on the morning show. But we're talking about heavy rain being our greatest threat, lightning as well. High winds are possible. We're thinking hail and tornadoes very low with these storms as they come through. Still possible. As we take a look at our rainfall forecast, though, this is where things start to get dicey. We do see possibility for some areas to pick up around 1/2 inch just to our south, seeing 0.8 inches. And a lot of this, once again, really depends on just a matter of miles, whether it goes towards Kansas City or whether it comes up here towards St. Joseph. So that's going to be the difference between around 1 and 3 inches of rain as we are heading through those overnight hours. So we're going to keep an eye on that, but we do still have that flash flood watch that has been issued until tomorrow afternoon. 75 degrees for our evening. Dry to start. Could see those storms coming in after midnight. I think it's probably going to be after around 2 or 3 we see the heavy rain begin to move in. But that will be possible. Winds from the east calm to around 5 miles per hour. This is that flash flood watch that we were talking about for the entire viewing area. Could see some very heavy rainfall, and we already have some very saturated soil, so flooding is likely if we get a pretty decent amount of rain tomorrow. 86 degrees is what we're going to warm up to, though. It will be some heavy rain in those storms, but it will be breezy, so not feeling too bad out there. And for the next 7 days, talking about a nice cool down. 82 for Tuesday, 81 by Wednesday. We do have another chance for storms coming in Wednesday into Thursday. And as we are heading into the weekend, we're talking about 90s back in that forecast as early as Friday, 92 degrees. Adam?